guys, Ash Racial Legends. Welcome to the video. It's going to be a good one today, I promise you guys. But first, I'm sending some love and some positive vibes your way, especially if you need it out there. I'm doing pretty well. We got the NBA playoffs starting soon. I'm pumped for that. We have White Lotus just started season 3. White Lotus finished Severance. I'm digging that. I'm trying to get into comic books. I'm actually reading or listening to an audiobook right now on the story of Marvel Comics, which I really enjoy. Whether or not you're a comic fan, maybe you'll enjoy it too. Let me give you a shout out as I vamp for time here. As I do, where's my Audible? There it is. There it is. It's Marvel Comics, The Untold Story by Sean Howe. Check it out. Really good book so far, right? From a guy who wasn't who hasn't been into comics or superheroes since I was a teenager or even before that. It's really got me rejuvenated. Anyway, guys, I've run into a real game changer when it comes to one specific criminally underused artifact set. It's really skyrocketed my win percentage in the arena, and really it's an OG set that's good everywhere in this game. Odds are you're familiar with it, you probably use it on your account, but man, in the arena it's made the world of difference. So a little bit of context. You're probably sick of hearing it by now, but it's been a major part of my life. It's stupid Live Arena.
Stupid?
Live Arena seasons went live. Instead of the Hades free-to-play challenge, I'm hosting a one-person tournament, Ash's Kraken Challenge.
Come to my party. You're invited. Come to my party. Please? Just the two of us.
Can I finish top 100 in Live Arena seasons? I only have 23 hours left, and I have been playing more Raid than I ever have in my entire life by far. The amount of grinding I have been doing, I can't wait to stop playing Live Arena, at least for a month, take a break, right? I'm not going to compete next month, but I've learned so much about builds, about counters, about champions. It's been so fruitful for me as well at the same time. You can see I farmed a lot of medals, what are they called? Crests in the meantime as well. But one thing was super embarrassing is my win rate, frankly, my win rate, right? At first my build sucked. I had to redo my builds. Then I started to move in the right direction. And then as we approached the end of the season here, something interesting happened where I started going against beasts like every battle, right? They used to give me like some bot throw-ins after like 50 seconds of searching, some easier matchups, but now I'm matching almost instantly and it's always to a beast, right? So a lot of times I'm not winning speed races and I need other things to keep my team alive. I need other mechanisms to stack the odds in my favor, right? I need some more RNG to help your boy out. You can see my stats right now. I am currently 83rd in the world, and I've got 1 day left. Can I do this? I don't think there's any other YouTubers. I think Biohack is in the top 100 right now, somewhere. But I think that's it. I could be wrong. There he is, 66. So I think that's it right now. Can I hold on? Your boys played 1,133 stupid battles. Someone do the math. If they take 5 minutes each, I don't even want to think about how much time I've spent on this damn game. But my win rate was plummeting. The more I played, the higher I got. The higher I got, the higher the competition. That's Live Arena in a nutshell. But I have written the ship, right? Now, I'm not like trying to call anybody out because the truth is that the reason I'm showing you my battle log here is because a lot of these dudes usually beat me every time, you know, but I've changed the tide a little bit. This guy especially, right? This MVMT 1101, man, he owned me, but I've switched my strategy up, employing this one artifact set. And man, this guy too, Timo 2A, yeah, dude, he wrecks me all the time, right? So I've been picking up a lot more dubs. I'm on a big winning streak overall, like in the last like 30, 40, 50 matches that I played. And it's after I made this change. So what the hell is the change, Ash? Shut up. We don't care about your stupid Kraken leaderboard.
That is self-awareness.
Right? Okay, the change is, I forgot who it was, but I went against a top player. And I noticed that they had like every one of their damn champions. And I'm not joking, like 3 out of their 4 champions were all in, and this is a top guy. Who the hell was it? And either way, they were all in relentless sets. All of them. And man, going against this dude where everybody on his team would just get continuing like over the course of a longer battle, obviously. The longer it went on, the more extra turns he got. it got to be silly and ridiculous, and it gave him, in aggregate, over the course of the battle, such a huge edge. I'll play a live arena match in a moment, too, by the way. Gave him such a huge edge that there was like, I couldn't contend, man. I couldn't compete. There was a few times that I should have won the match that I didn't because he got extra turns, right? And then I did the same thing. I started switching over my champions to Relentless, and now I am on the other side of that. There's a lot of matches that I shouldn't be winning, but I'm getting a pivotal extra turn where I'm able to do something insane. So I want to talk about two of my favorite Relentless builds, and then I want to talk about what type of champion you should be playing in Relentless. Let me start by saying extra turns in this game are just one of the best things you can have in this game, right? We're talking champions like Gurgo the Augur, right? He opens up with this A3 and then gets an extra turn, freeze, and then comes in with the AoE with the decreased defense, right? How about Fabian? How about Fabian, right? He comes in there with an extra turn if no buffs are on the enemy team after the attack, comes in, petrifies True Fears. So powerful. It's not exactly an extra turn, but Armand's with the steal, ostensibly sometimes getting him the extra turn because of all that turn meter, then going in and sheeping and removing all buffs, all in kind of one turn, right? These are, and I'm just getting started, right? There's so many. How about the second best bomber in the game after Kamitas? Nishak. He places the bombs, then he gets the extra turn, right? There's a lot of these champions. How about my favorite single target nuker in the game? Rhodos. The extra turn, right? So this is inherently incredibly powerful, but what happens if you can get an extra turn on a champion who should not be getting extra turns, right? That's when things can just get disgusting, right? So what type of champions? Well, the number one that you want in an extra turn, she actually has a conditional extra turn mechanic, but it's Marichka, right? Now, I made stat sacrifices to get these champions in Relentless. I want to be very clear of that. Stoneskin, Relentless for my supports is going to be the way to go on these builds, but I had to sacrifice because I only have so many good Relentless pieces, good enough for PvP in the arena, right? So my Marichka, I had to make some big sacrifices. I've got HP with defense. I need to do some ascensions, the whole nine, but I was able to get her still pretty fast at 344, still a decent amount of HP. I sacrificed all the I had her at like 700 or 800 resistance. I had her at 118, 120k HP, and I had her at 360 speed. So I had to make some sacrifices to get her back in Relentless. I used this build a while ago, but man, it's made a world of difference. I have the journal on her. Here's a quick look at the masteries too. It's made a huge difference. But then I upped the ante, and I rebuilt my Star Sage Galathyr, right? I know it's mythical problems, but this is going to prove a point overall. I think that a lot of mythicals are very lethal in Relentless gear, okay? Star Sage is the one that I was going against, who I alluded to earlier, who absolutely decimated me with his extra turns. The reason that mythicals and Mikage, same thing with Mikage, right? The reason that mythicals are so unbelievably good, this is my favorite PvE build for Mikage, the Merciless and Reflex, the double skill cooldown reset, very strong. But for the arena, I would run her in Relentless because on mythical champions, sure, I could lead off with an Imperial Decree and get the extra turn, switch to her alternate form and go with the Doom or go with the Stun, or I could just switch to the ultimate form on Mikage. I could remove buffs, increase accuracy, and then go in and stun everybody. What a game changer, how the tables can turn in just 2 turns. Get it? Pun intended? So it's so unbelievably powerful. It's only 18% of the time, but when it happens, and obviously the longer the battle goes on, the more often it is to happen, it will make such an impact. So Star Sage, I've had so many matches since I've switched this build, and again, I had to make a lot of sacrifices. I've had him at 400 speed. I had to cut a lot of speed off of him. I had to cut a lot of resistance off of him, right? I had to cut a lot of HP off of Star Sage, but this build has been a godsend for me. I can go in there and I can revive, and then I can cleanse and heal and block debuffs. Or I can cleanse and heal and block debuffs, switch forms, go in and remove buffs with his A2 block active skills. Or I can remove buffs and then go in and stun to add insult and injury. Or at the very least, I can switch forms, take a turn, and then just A1 and reduce the cooldown that I need to metamorph back into his alternate form to revive. right? Because with every mythical in the game, you are reducing their cooldown. Our bias is another one, right? You come in, you do this, get an extra turn, you remove their buffs. Think of all the possibilities when you can switch forms and reduce the cooldown of their metamorph at the same time with the extra turns. It grants you a lot of flexibility on what you want to do with these champions. But it doesn't extend just to mythical champions. We talked earlier about Gurgo the Augur. You can make Odin Feyfather, you can make him a Gurgo. Go in there, remove buffs, place a stun, then kill somebody with this Guardian Judgment all in one turn, kind of, sort of. You guys get what I'm saying? All without interruption. It's a game changer if you can make this happen. It's not always going to happen after their big move. Sometimes it might happen after the A3, and then you reduce the cooldown of the A2, right? Either way, it's always going to be super valuable on these type of champions. I love control champions. You can take, we just had Schalko on an event right now. Man, imagine going in and removing buffs with the A1, right? Increase accuracy, decrease duration of all enemy buffs by 2 turns, and then go in and block passive skills. Get another extra turn after this A2. It's on a 4-turn cooldown, always bringing down that turn meter as well in the instant activations and yada, 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 right? You can think about it with so many different types of champions, right? I mean, I just had her on the screen right now, right? You can get unorthodox and go, what you're looking for is just a champion that does 2 really good things, right? You can provoke with Umbral Enchantress and come back around and block buffs them for 3 turns, right? You can go in with a Madame Ceres and you can remove all their buffs and then take another turn and steal anything that wasn't removed, or have another shot at removing Stone Skin and block debuffs your team. Or you can steal and reduce the 4-turn cooldown, the Midnight Ritual, right? I'm just telling you that on so many different types of champions, you can get a little bit outside the box with this strategy. It's so unbelievably strong. Let's jump into the live arena, guys. All right, guys, we got this guy, Taurus. He's very, very good. So let's see what happens. Just behind me in the season tournament, way ahead of me overall. He starts with Armons. We're going to go right with Star Sage and... Actually, yeah, Star Sage and... All right. Act like you've done this 1,000 times, Ash. We're going to go with Siphi and Marichka. They pair very well together, obviously. The block debuffs and the cleanse, the heal, and the increased speed. Like, they just do very, very well. Revive, and then it blocks me from... I think this guy plays Cometus, so it gives me some protection there as well. Now I'm going to go Star Sage. You already know both of these are in relentless builds. Going to go with Harima, right? I call this the tank draft here. I like drafting these 4 first, if I can. Not always the case, but I'm basically giving up the speed battle here because he has Lazarius and Armons with Intimidating, and normally I still might be able to outspeed him. Unfortunately, my Lazarius is my fastest champion, so he's blocked me out, and my Intimidating Presence champion, so he's blocked me out there. So in this case... he has Odin, and he has Siegfried, and he has Armons, Fatalis, and Laz. You know I'm going to go Rhodos. Rhodos is the right answer. He's probably going to ban Marichka, and I'm going to have to go Resistance, but it's going to be fine. I want to get rid of Armons here. I want to get rid of Armons. Even though I have the cleanse on Siphi, he might ban Siphi or Rhodos. And he does Rhodos. That's cool, though. That's cool. So we have the big 4 that we talked about. All right, you guys ready? We have so much cleansing and healing and block debuffs. We're going to be pretty well situated. What we don't have is a good response for Odin with all that block damage now that we don't have Rhodos, hence why he banned him. But he's going to go first. We knew that was going to happen. He's going to go with the A3, turn meter boost, turn meter reduction. Going to come in here, CC my team. We're going to come in and we're going to cleanse the stun off Harima. And we're going to go ahead and go with the heal right away. No extra turns so far. That's cool. He's probably going to target, oh, he's going to go A2 there. Okay. That's fine. Fatalis goes. Fatalis can smack. He goes Nest of Vipers. Good move, good move. He blocked buff, so I can't go with Siphi's A2, which is a really, really, really big handicap for yours truly. I can't do anything here at all, so we're just going to go in with the A1. He's going to nuke and kill, obviously, with Siegfried. But I have the revive right now, with Star Sage. So, you know what? I'm going to go for it. Screw it. Let's be aggressive. Go in, remove buffs, lock out. Extra turn. I'm actually going to go ahead and take it. Why not? Stun him. Now I'm going to cleanse the block buffs. I'm going to get all my Sifi buffs, right? Now they have block damage, all but one. I'm just going to go ahead and mess around with Fatalis a little bit. Each passing flicker of our souls. Decrease defense, totally fine. Look, I'm already one turn away. I'm already one turn away from switching back forms and going in helping to support the team on the base form. Let's get that extra turn here on Marichka. That would be really handy. And we don't. Let's go and neutralize Mr. Siegfried. He has a one-turn lockout. Can't do anything with Laz here. He's not going to be able to kill anybody, certainly. We're going to go, hey, we could switch forms, but look at the block damage. That's annoying. Let's go in and remove it all over again. That extra turn really helping us out there. Ooh! Hey, we get the dub here, I think. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we can control because of the lockout on Siegfried, right? Now, normally, we didn't get that many extra turns in this match, guys, if you think about it, right? We really didn't. But we got enough, damn it, right? Now, we're definitely going to leave him in his base form here, Star Sage. We got enough to make an unbelievable difference there. Let's go ahead and put him to sleep just in case. Let's go ahead and stun him. Or we can't stun Ash. We can kill him, though. We can kill him. That's good. All right, guys, so there it is, man. I mean, again, RNG based, right? We didn't get a lot of extra turns there. We got a couple, though, or one or two, but those made such a huge difference. Now, I know you can sit here and say, Ash, it's Star Sage Galathier, bro. Yeah, he's a beast. We get it. It's actually, sure, true, right? But I'm telling you, getting those extra turns, you know, it's like basically 1 out of 5, right? Ish, right? Those really add up, and they've made such a significant impact. I guarantee that if you put some of the champions, think outside the box, think of champions that will be lethal if they get an extra turn, take your opponent by surprise, can be an absolute difference maker. This is why champions like Rotos are such a big threat inside the arena. So this skyrocketed my win percentage. Hopefully it does the same for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I promise this will cap the end of my Kraken live arena content that nobody really truly cares about that much, except for me, because I spent so much damn time on this. But either way, guys, thanks for watching till the end of the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully it's motivated you to unlock the power of Relentless on your account. And as always, take care, guys.